Anybody know what bin this goes in? Recycling, exactly. Aluminum can that can be recycled into a new product.
Compost and recycling are great programs because they not only divert the material from the landfill to stop from causing methane and things like that, but these materials get repurposed and it's much more energy efficient. It's a much better use of the resources that we have to go mine or excavate from out of the earth to make these materials originally. And I think that when people are in their homes, they should start looking at things and thinking, is this really trash or not,
So this is kind of the philosophy of Recology, is to get people to stop and to look at garbage for 4 or 5 seconds, to look in garbage cans. Because when you look at it for a few seconds, you see metal, you see paper, you see hard plastics, you see glass, you see resources. You see this is not garbage at all, this is just resources and they're mixed together.
2 days ago, I was in a classroom of 3 to 5-year-olds. And I said to them, does anyone know where we get paper? Well, paper comes from trees. They were like, oh, okay, yeah, awesome, I love trees, yay, trees. So I said, okay, great. But think about all the people in the world that uses so many pieces of paper. And guess what? You can use that paper that was already made to make new paper, or you can go back out and cut down some trees to make that new paper. Which one would you like to do? We like to use that same old paper to make the new paper. Great. That within itself is recycling.
Does anybody know what bin this goes in?
Compost.
Compost. So compost is a lot different from landfill because the landfill, things that are disposed of in landfill, supposed to be things that cannot be reused. Like a chip bag, you can't remake that into something else. But the compost can be turned into soil.
So it's composting. We haven't added anything. This is just mulching and composting really fast on its own.
A lot of students, they're to the point where they know what goes in. The composting bin here in San Francisco, they know they can put leftover food, dirty paper, and yard waste. But they often forget why. Farmers and gardeners, and even the kids at their schools, they're able to reuse this compost to grow plants and food for all of us here in San Francisco.
Compost is food for the plants in a way that it gives us the plants vitamins and minerals in the same way that we get vitamins and minerals. And so compost is nature's way of recycling.